Hey all, Dekumon here, and welcome back to FF14 Heavensward. Last time, we cleaned up the two remaining 3.0 dungeons, which means it's finally time to start the 3.1 storyline. And it all begins here, back in House Fortom with Alphino. Now, there are 8 quests in this, so I think I'm gonna try and do 4 quests today, and then one of the 2 dungeons that came with 3.1, because neither of them pertain to the story, which means I gotta find a way to work them in somehow. Oh, an uncertain future. It's a good way to start.
Fortuitous timing as always, Dekumon. Totaro was about to brief me on the search for our missing comrades. If you would be so kind, then. Absolutely! You'll be pleased to hear that Riol and his men have been making excellent progress. You remember how Philemon helped me to escape the Crystal Braves in Limsa Laminsa, only to then disappear? Well, according to Riol, she crept aboard a ship bound for Radzat Han, where she's been hiding ever since. He assures me that it won't be long before we're reunited.
Radzat Han? Huh. That actually is one of the areas we're supposed to be going to in the new expansion Endwalker. Wow, they established this one early.
As for Ida and Papayamo, the remains of their link pearls have been found, and in Pearl Lane of all places. Riol thinks they must have disposed of them after escaping from the Royal Promenade. Yes, that would make sense. They could not risk being eavesdropped upon by our betrayers. We're all but certain they fled the city shortly after, though we still don't have a clue where they went. I see. And what of Thancred and Midfilia? I'm afraid I have nothing new to share about those two. But it's not all doom and gloom. The good news is, we've enlisted the services of a Sharlayan scholar, one of the students of Valdesian, to aid in the search, who should be arriving any day now. One of the students, you say? I should very much like to meet this scholar, if time permits, of course. But first, we must attend to a more pressing matter. Sir Emmerich has summoned the 2 of us to a private audience. The messenger did not specify what he wished to discuss, only that it was urgent. Assuming you have no objections, Dekumon, I suggest we proceed to the congregation forthwith. And mayhap we can meet with the scholar afterwards. Agreed?
Of course.
In that case, I think I'll return to the Forgotten Night for now. Things are liable to fall apart if I'm gone too long, you know. I practically run the place.
Also, double nod. Oh, I saw that little glitch brink there. What the heck happened? Weird. I'm assuming no voices.
Thank you for coming.
Oh.
I wish to speak with you both in a place where privacy was assured.
Wow, I am pleasantly surprised.
We quite understand. What was it that you wished to discuss?
Justinian?
With my father's passing, the seat of the Archbishop lies vacant.
Oh.
And so, in accordance with canon law, I have assumed his responsibilities.
Do I have to start calling you Archbishop Emmerich then?
I should stress that this is a temporary measure. It was never intended that the Lord Commander of the Temple Knights serve in this capacity indefinitely.
Smart.
Quite the opposite. The statutes specify that I should surrender my powers as soon as a conclave of the senior clergy and the high houses have named a new archbishop.
But you're not too keen on this because that would screw up your reforms, right?
But in light of recent events, that would not seem appropriate.
Exactly.
I confess I did not expect you to divulge quite so much quite so soon. The details of the Archbishop's plans, perhaps, but the true origin of the war and all it entails?
I mean, it needs to come out eventually, and the longer we sit on it, the less trustworthy we look at the end.
I too had concerns. But when the Warrior of Light is witnessed returning to the capital upon the back of a dragon, one's options are rather limited.
Whoops, sorry about that.
Mayhap I could have concealed certain details, but for how long? And at what risk? Should the truth have come to light in the meantime, how would the people have viewed my silence?
See, exactly, that's what I just said.
After 1,000 years of lies and secrecy, I could not well abuse their trust and hope to be believed. The time for deception has passed.
God dang. Why can't we have modern politicians like you, man?
I only wish the people agreed. That some would deny the truth I had anticipated, but not this many. And among the few who acknowledged that my father had to be stopped, no small number questioned our methods.
Dude, he summoned a primal into himself. You put that out there, and people are gonna understand. Not like he gave us much choice anyway.
If they suspect a coup, it will not be long before some turn to violence.
Ooh. How do we solve this then?
It has already begun, and that on both sides.
Oh shit.
Men and women of the cloth are being harassed in the streets. Some have even been assaulted in the broom.
Methinks a talk with Hilda is in order.
Hilda and her people have formed a watch to help us maintain order.
Ah.
But such measures will not prevent the unrest from spreading.
Thank you for presumpting me there.
For all our talk of peace, the people remain frightened and confused. For their sake, we must bring the Dragonsong War to a definitive end.
Uh-huh. And just where do you suppose we go find what's left of Astinian, huh?
And we should be glad to help you, Sir Emmerich. But what precisely would you have us do?
Uh-oh. I feel a plan a-coming.
We wish to treat with the dragons of Annex Shrine.
Oh.
To that end, I would trouble you for an escort and an introduction.
Oh. Oh. Ah, a little diplomacy. I like. Although we're,
Annex Shrine? You would speak with Vidofnir then?
Unfortunately, we're missing one Lady Iceheart to make properly good introductions, but sadly that's no longer an option.
We must needs open a dialogue between our peoples. Acting as my representative, Lucia will extend an invitation to their leader, that she might visit us here in Ishgard.
Oh, that'll go over well with the common folk.
If she's still with us, I would of course have beseeched Isel's assistance in this matter. But as she is not, I must ask that you aid us in her stead. Will you do us this favor?
Well, we are in Vidofnir's good graces after the whole Ravana incident, so why not? Come on. You really expect us to say no? Of course not. So now we get to play diplomats.
Thank you, my friends.
This should be fun.
Lucia, I leave the rest to you.
Escort duty, everybody's favorite.
In the wake of the Archbishop's fall, the nation of Ishgard trembled, the faith of her people shaken to its very core.
Oh, was not expecting more monologuing here from Ed.
For 1,000 years had they fought and died, certain of the justice of their cause, only to be told that their holy war was born of the sins of their forefathers.
Yeah, that's a hard pill to swallow for a lot of these highborn idiots.
What then for those brave men and women, thus stripped of their righteousness but to despair, to deny the truth and decry its speakers? And what then for those whom they defamed but to hope on, to have faith in a brighter tomorrow? A tomorrow in which man and dragon might live together in harmony, then as distant as the very stars in the heavens.
Oh, shit. Ah!
Yet while we dared to hope, deep within his lair the enemy lay, gathering his strength. Nidhogg, now possessed of his 2 eyes and the body of the Azure Dragoon, prizes to which he had laid claim at the very hour of the hero's triumph.
Joy. Was he taking a nap or something?
As desperately as we sought the solace of peace, the great worm craved the misery of war. Nor was he alone in his misbegotten desire.
Oh, double demon eyes. Well, that was lovely. Yeah, I got the shakes after all that. Thank you very much. Oh, okay, I gotta talk to Lucia beforehand. Okay.
I know little of the lands these dragons call home, this annexed shrine. Had you not agreed to escort me, the coming journey would seem a far more daunting prospect. I confess, I myself once shuddered at the thought of it, yet even the longest journey begins with the first step, does it not? But ere we set forth, Dekumon and I must needs inform our comrade of our plans.
Gotta go swing by Tataru, huh?
Very well, I shall see to my own preparations. Then let us go and bid farewell to Tataru, Dekumon.
Tataru, back at the Forgotten Night, most likely. Tataru, with all the time you spent here, if I didn't know this was your job looking for information, I swear you'd have a drinking problem.
So, what was your secret meeting about? I'm all ears! So's everyone else in the bar, by the way.
And we're just gonna blurt it out right here in front of everyone. Genius.
A diplomatic mission to annex shrine, you say? Well, I suppose that does take precedence. But should your meeting with Vidofnir happen to end early, you might consider rendezvousing with Ishtola in Idleshire. She'll be there to receive our guest. Don't get me wrong, your meeting with the dragons is terribly important and everything, but this scholar just happens to be...
Oh, is it someone we're supposed to know?
Time permitting, as I said. We shall endeavor to join Ishtola, but if we cannot, pray pass on our regards. Let us be off, Dekumon. We have kept the first commander waiting long enough.
Oh, and back to the Holy Knights to finish off our first quest. And it's busy here. Must be a lot of people working on this quest line right now.
You are ready then? Good. So am I.
Oh, food options. Don't really care about any of these, I suppose. Guess we'll take the tenacity one just because we're a tank. Breaking the cycle.
The path is long, but known to us. From Falcon's Nest, we shall cross the Western Highlands and make for Tailfeather in the Dravanian Forelands. There, we can stop to rest and replenish our supplies. Questions? If not, then the stables await.
Stables? Stables? Yeah, I gotta say, the hell with stables. I'm taking the Aetherytes. Oh yeah, that was such a long and arduous journey of all 30 seconds.
I always imagined the first time I set a foot on Dravanian soil would be at the head of an army. And here I am, ready to treat with the brothers and sisters of mine enemies. What a world, right? Full well do I know how difficult it can be to set aside the past. Though it was I who first proposed recruiting Ysael to our cause, I questioned the wisdom of my words almost as soon as I had uttered them, and for a long time after that. Here was a woman with the blood of innocence on her hands, men, women, children, all slain in the name of the implacable Lady Iceheart. Yet she acknowledged our misdeeds and agreed to join us in common cause. At our side she fought in service to that greater good, even unto her dying breath. And while that does not absolve her of her sins, I do hope that one day she will be remembered not merely as a heretic, but as a misguided soul who dreamt of peace. You ask much, Master Alphino, yet who can say what might come to pass, should our negotiations bear fruit? Yes, of course. We must press on to Annex Shrine, if you'll follow me.
You know, I wonder what would happen if, canonically, I showed up to Annex Shrine here on Midgard Silver's back. Think they might listen to me a little better? Bunch of lazy dragons just laying about all day. Also, I love the fact that as soon as I landed in freaking Forelands, a dust storm shows up. Oh boy. Oh, crap, Vidofnir. Okay, you were female dragon, so...
Thou art ever welcome here, friend of Ysael. But this one, I do not know.
Uh-huh. Yeah, this should be awkward.
Pray forgive us this unannounced visit, Vidofnir. May I present to you Lucia, first commander of the Temple Knights of Ishgard, and our trusted friend. Please don't eat her. It is an honor to meet you, Vidofnir. I am come as an envoy of Sir Emmerich, Lord Commander of the Temple Knights, and acting leader of the Holy See. Indeed. You may speak, knight. For 1,000 years, man and dragon have been locked in an endless cycle of bloodshed and sorrow. To our shame, we long believed your kin to be the architects of this war, but now we know the truth, that King Thordan and his Knights 12 did willfully betray and murder the great worm Ratatoskir, shattering the peace between our peoples. For 1,000 years, our leaders conspired to conceal this truth, a truth which was at last laid bare by the Warrior of Light, the Azure Dragoon, and Isael. Alas, a deception so intricately wrought cannot be undone in a moment, and our people labor to accept the truth. After an eternity of war, who would dare to dream that peace could at last be within our grasp? Yet dream we must, as Isael once did, and we must make that dream a reality, as she could not. We humbly beseech you, Vidofnir, join hands with us in friendship once more before the eyes of my people in Ishgard. A most unexpected invitation. I have heard your requests, knight. However, I cannot yet give you mine answer. May I ask why? This matter concerneth my sire. He must needs be consulted.
And let me guess, Hraesvelgr?
Moreover, the Nath grow bold, even as they did before, and I would not leave my people at the mercy of the swarm.
Am I gonna have to go spank Ravana again? Is that what this is?
Then we will wait. After 1,000 years at war, we shall not give up on peace for want of patience. Fear not, knight. Thou shalt have mine answer within thy lifetime. So soon? My humble thanks. I shall bear your words to my lord forthwith, until we meet again.
Well, is that it? I'm almost minorly disappointed. I half expected her to raise some level of stink, but I don't know. That actually seemed to go rather well.
Given the circumstances, I would say that went rather well. To be frank, I am surprised our proposal was not rejected outright. Whether aught will come of it remains to be seen, however. Mayhap I should take this opportunity to speak with some of the other dragons. But you need not wait for me. The return journey holds no fear for me now. Well, if you have no further need for our services, we shall continue on to Sharlayan. We hope to welcome a scholar who has agreed to aid us in the search for our missing comrades. Then, I pray your journey is as swift and uneventful as ours was, and thank you again for sparing the time to assist us, even when such grave matters remain unresolved. I can think of no greater matter than the 1,000-year war, one which our friends gave their lives to see ended. Suffice it to say, I would willingly make 1,000 such journeys to ensure that the sacrifice was not in vain. Of that I have no doubt, Master Alphino. I only hope the fates will not hold you to your word.
Yeah, let's not chance fate there, please. Well, I wonder who this Sharlayan representative is. I know that face! Yes! Oh, I forgot they were introduced this early. I thought they didn't show up till Stormblood.
So, it would seem that we have time to greet this scholar after all. How delightful. I shall be delighted to hear how she means to go about finding Minfilia and Thancred. I can only assume she is privy to some new investigative technique. In any event, our first order of business is to rendezvous with Ishtola in the Idleshire.
And thankfully for me, I can do that with a single push of a button. Ishtola, this weather sucks.
Dekumon. 'Tis good to see you. I confess, I had assumed your business in Annex Shrine would detain you longer. Did your meeting with Vidofnir go well? As well as can be expected. She must discuss Sir Emmerich's proposal with Hraesvelgr, of course, but she seemed amenable to the suggestion. What of our Sharlayan guest? Has she arrived yet? She has, but when I explained that you would be joining us, she asked if she might use the intervening time to explore. I agreed to meet her outside on Front Bridge. We should be on our way.
She wants to go exploring? In this? Well, Well, she did have a hood on, so I guess she's all right. But the rest of us don't have any umbrellas or anything. My gunblade's gonna start rusting if I'm not careful. Oh my god, that is a slow waiting bar. That is atrocious. And it's still writing in cutscene, lovely. And there she is! Ah, our newest Scion.
I'm terribly, terribly sorry to have kept you all waiting.
Hi, Kryl.
You need not apologize. We arrived but a moment ago ourselves. Pray, allow me to introduce Kryl, who has recently come from the Sharlayan motherland. She has generously offered to assist us.
I really enjoy Kryl. She has become one of my favorite characters that I just don't get to see often enough.
Oh, please, think nothing of it. A trip to Eorzea was long overdue.
Also, I love the hoodie. I absolutely love the hoodie.
You must be the Warrior of Light. Yes, you certainly do look the part. A pleasure to meet you at last, sir. And who is that I spy but young Alpha No Levieux himself? I dare say someone's grown an ilm or two in my absence. Or are those lifts in your boots?
You're one to talk there.
Miss Kryl and I met at the studium years ago. I shall forever be indebted to her for her sage guidance.
There's something else there, isn't there, Alphino? Come on, you can tell us.
It was no small task keeping him out of trouble, believe you me. The youngest ever to enter the studium, him and his sister, 11-year-old prodigies. Suffice it to say, social graces were not among his list of talents. Striding up to his seniors on his first day, head held high. What was it he said again?
Thank you, Kryl.
Oh my goodness. Alphino, that face was priceless.
I haven't finished yet. Would you care to attempt a more dexterous deflection?
Oh my god. Look at the sass. Look at the sass on that face.
Mayhap we should save this delightful conversation for a more fitting occasion, when pressing matters do not demand our undivided attention.
A bit much, but better.
Oh my goodness.
I can tell you have been putting your skills to use here in Eorzea. Henceforth, I trust you will dazzle me with your eloquence at the first time of asking.
Oh, there was a thing there, and you guys were pretty young for a thing. Did you have a crush on her, Alphino?
Right, on to more pressing matters. Finding Minfilia and the other missing Scions.
Yes, that would be good.
I gather you have new information to share with us.
A new approach, actually. Tataru recounted the tale of your escape, and it gave me an idea.
Oh?
Simply put, assuming Thancred left some manner of trail when you whisked him away, as is almost always the case with teleportation magics, I am confident I can find and follow it.
Oh, well that's handy.
Then what are you waiting for?
Good lord, Alphino.
The wherewithal to do it. The fact is, my abilities aren't quite up to the task. Not in themselves, anyway. If I had Master Matoya's crystal eye, on the other hand...
Oh, I see. So we're about to go begging Master Matoya for help again.
Then let us all call on her forthwith. I think it best you explain your plan to her in person.
Ah, that one counts. Kryl's got a lot of sass. I love it. Lovely. The hinterlands. Alright. Well, it's a bit of a hike. Thankfully, a lot easier one. Now that I can fly, as we head off to Matoya's cave. In this lovely, lovely weather. Oh dear, oh dear, oh dear. Looks like Alexander's poked his foot out from behind the barrier. Yeah, it's not the best view, unfortunately, because it's nighttime, but I figured I was flying by, might as well get a good look at him. And yeah, we'll be dealing with that in a little while. Trying to figure out how to get in, Kryle? Don't worry, we'll show you. Oh crap. Oof.
You did say we were headed for a cave, did you not? Because I certainly don't see a cave nearby. Is Master Matoya meeting us on the way or something?
No, she's just stubborn. Oh. In the Eye of the Beholder, and this will be the last story quest we do before I go find us a new dungeon.
I have heard so many stories of Master Matoya, some quite flattering, others less so. Rest assured, they are all true. This way, and have care where you tread.
Yeah, we don't want to wake up the Guardians again. Also, why do we have to have so many characters? So many characters, and I just don't have that many voices, so they all start blurring and blending together. I'm sorry. I have a sneaking suspicion this one should be voiced. There's enough motion in such happening.
Oh.
Yep.
Is that trouble I smell? Or did you forget to wipe your boots on the way in?
No, it's the smell of trouble.
Forgive us, Master Matoya. We will be sure to wipe them on the way out. And may I say how glad I am that age has not yet deprived you of your senses.
Ever so quick-witted, aren't we? To the detriment of your manners. Well, out with it then. What do you want?
Jeez.
Pray, allow me to introduce myself, Master Matoya. I am Kryle, of the students of Baldessian. I hope you will excuse our unannounced visit.
There, she's got enough manners for all of us. Happy now?
Baldessian, you say? Ah, yes. The old coot set up shop on the Isle of Val, didn't he?
Mm-hmm.
Regrettably, our order's headquarters and the isle itself were obliterated by a magic of immense power.
Oh.
I have the blessing of light to thank for my own preservation.
Oh, you have the Echo. Interesting.
Kryle, you too possess the Echo.
Yeah. I knew I liked you for a reason.
Well, yes, of course I do. Our order is devoted to uncovering the mysteries of Hydaelyn and interpreting her will, particularly through the study of her gift to us. It was in the course of these studies that I met and subsequently befriended Minfilia. She and I have rather a lot in common.
Mm-hmm.
I had no idea.
You weren't supposed to. Not that I wanted to deceive you, you understand, but precautions had to be taken.
Really? Why?
Yes, that's all well and good, but you still haven't told me why you're here.
Oh, right. We need to borrow something of yours.
The students of Baldessian are gone, and there is naught I can do to change that. But the Scions of the Seventh Dawn can yet be restored, and my dear friend found. You have in your possession an ancient crystal of light, one you call your crystal eye.
Oh.
I believe I can use it to focus my abilities and locate one of the missing Scions.
Oh, if you just needed a crystal of light, you could have asked, girl. I got 6 of them in my back pocket.
And there I was, thinking you might want to make use of my years of experience. Oh, wait here.
Jeez. So much attitude with all these characters.
Long did I ponder the nature of this crystal and its familiar radiance, but never did I suspect it was a crystal of light.
Yeah, it don't quite look the part. All the ones I have are hexagonal.
On the cusp of an umbral calamity, souls blessed with the power of the Echo invariably appear. To aid these, her chosen warriors, Hydaelyn bequeaths to each a slither of her strength in the form of a crystal of light.
Okay, then why do I have 6 of the damn things?
But as her strength wanes, so too does the potency of her gifts. This crystal, born of an earlier era, is infused with a power far greater than those of this age.
Ah, interesting. So this is from a warrior of light long since past.
You could travel the length and breadth of the land and not find a crystal even a fraction as pure. Its value is beyond measure, as are the risks inherent in its use.
Well, I do enjoy the explanation for why the 6-pack of crystals I have are just basically useless for this.
No two manifestations of the Echo are alike. I, for example, can converse with beings of every shape and size, excepting beasts, contrary to what others would have you believe. Language has nothing to do with it, of course. Rather, I am sensitive to the whispers of the soul. Their intent, their very essence even, the traces of which serve to guide the elementals to Y'shtola.
Interesting. Well, I know that we can understand other languages too.
Far-fetched though it may sound, I believe that with your crystal eye, I may be able to pick up where they left off and follow the remaining trail to Thancred. That is, if I have your permission.
You really gonna let us just walk out of here with this thing, are you? Oh, Jesus, Stola. Damn it, Alphino.
Well, the poor sod's not going to find himself. So, as long as you don't drop it or take it out of my sight, you may do with it what you will.
Oh. And here I thought we'd actually have to go all the way to Thanalan. But maybe we can use it here. If not, Matoya is gonna get out of her solitude and come with us, sounds like.
Thank you, Master Matoya. Then let us begin.
All right, let's see if we can't make this old rock work. Whoa. That's a cool effect. Come on, let's find us in a frickin' Scion. Thancred, where are you?
From the Black Shroud, the trail continues to the north and west, towards a mountain, the foot of Som Al.
What?
It was a near thing, but he was not deposited within the rock. I think.
Oh, that's good. That'd be really disappointing.
The hunters of Tailfeather know those lands well. I say we begin our search there.
Okay. Can do. There, didn't break your rock. Well, I don't see any hunters here, so what are we looking for?
Were I to find myself in an unfamiliar wilderness, my first instinct would be to seek out signs of civilization. Ordinarily, perhaps, but in his wounded state, he may not have wished to risk contact with strangers of unknown allegiance. Yet even had Thancred chosen to remain in the forest, the hunters would surely have stumbled across his trail. Tailfeather doesn't strike me as an isolated outpost, though. Merchants and traders pass through reasonably regularly, do they not? In which case, we'll need to provide a more detailed description when we question the locals. Fear not, Kryle. I have already prepared several sketches of Thancred for that very purpose. Are you joking? This doesn't look anything like him. This is impressive. You drew him from memory. A skill I acquired some years ago for reasons I no longer remember. You've got a sketch of me in your back pocket, don't you? Probably. I propose we split it into 2 pairs. Y'shtola and I will inquire at the outlying encampments, while Dekumon and Kryle question the residents of Tailfeather. Afterwards, we shall regroup near Lotha's Fast and share our findings. Assuming there are no objections, let us be about it.
Big old group nod, still only counts as 1. All right, so we gotta find Tailfeather residents to talk to.
My, he certainly has matured, hasn't he? Hard to imagine he was once a boy who practiced drawing for hours to impress young ladies.
Oh?
Anyway, we had best get started. Find me when you're finished making your rounds.
He does have a sketch of you in his back pocket, doesn't he, Kryl? Anyway, we gotta head around Tailfeather and show off the sketch to the various characters around here, probably none of which will actually give any useful information.
Searching for a friend of yours? Let's have a look then.
Here. Do you recognize this idiot?
No, ain't seen him around. Sorry.
See? Useless. Oh, Marsachop, have you seen our resident thief / pain in the butt?
What's that you got there? A sketch?
Yes, I have a sketch. A sketch of a man that we are looking for.
Can't say I know the face.
You say he's something of a warrior? No, I say he's more of a lady's boy, but...
I heard a tale the other day about a Huron vagabond who brought down a bandersnatch by himself, and with style. Way they tell it, he was dancing with the beast like it was the bell of the bleeding bowl. Sound like your man?
Actually, yes!
That sounds exactly like Thancred.
But I still have to talk to the third person and get probably nothing useful out of them. And what do you have to say?
A Huron man?
Well, not exactly rare, you know. Would you be more specific? Is this specific enough for you?
I did spy this one bloke a while back. Didn't get a good look at his face, but it could have been him. This was beyond the forest, as I recall, along the river to the west of Tailfeather. I remember thinking he wasn't much of a hunter. The lad was making no effort to cover his tracks, see. That and he was carrying an axe instead of a bow.
An axe? That doesn't sound like Thancred. Anyway, let's check in with Kryl and see why is there a little chocobo chick running around? Oh my goodness. It is adorable.
Finished. In that case, I think we've learned everything that we can here. Let's see what the others have found out.
Wait with Kryl in the smoldering wastes. That's a long ways. Yeah, this must be the place. Where the heck are the other two at? Not seeing them anywhere around here. Ugh. The dead of night in frickin' Anixtrine territory. Not exactly the best plan here. Probably gonna get ambushed by the Nath here.
My apologies for our late arrival. We thought it wise to question as many hunters as we could. Many have made camp in inaccessible locations, ideal for hunting game, not so receiving visitors. Nevertheless, our time proved well spent. There have been countless sightings of an exceptionally capable Huron hunter with whom no one is familiar. Though none's chance to see the man's face, his height and build match Thancred's description, as does his fighting prowess.
Yeah, we got the same information.
So, you have heard the same tales. Be that as it may, we may yet want for conclusive proof. Mayhap this is unrelated, but I heard a curious tale regarding a Vath trader. He came to Tailfeather in search of garments fit for a man of refinement, which seemed a rather curious description for one of his kind. You're implying that Thancred sent a Vath to market in his stead. Why would he not go himself?
Well, I do happen to remember the fact that you came out of the live stream bare-ass naked. Maybe he did too.
Well, if you recall, you yourself emerged from the livestream as naked as your name day. It is a scene I shall never forget. I even made a sketch of it. Is it now?
Oh, Catgirl takes no lip from Alpha No.
Well, I was pleased to see you. I mean, it was a simple statement of fact. It stands to reason, though, that Thancred found himself in the same, well, predicament. In any case, if we had dealings with the Vath, they should be able to tell us, no?
It's not a bad idea.
Quite right, Kryl, quite right.
See? Even I agree. Awesome. However, I am not picking up that main quest just yet. No, It's time to go chase down a dungeon. Funny, but I actually flew almost right by this quest when I was coming here to get to Matoya's cave. Anyway, the dungeon quest here, an overgrown ambition. What? There's one behind me, isn't there? No? I think the gods have done enough running for one day. This goddamn beast came out of nowhere. It's a wonder we made it out alive. But we can't just leave the treasure there. You look like the sort that's used to risking life and limb. Might be as you could help clear a way through those seedkin that damn near made a meal of us. Seedkin? Where the hell are you running into seedkin? We'd see that it was worth your while, of course. If you're interested, let my friend Sawney know. He should be somewhere near the entrance to St. McCain's Arboretum. Ah! Well, I reckon it's safest to go back to Idleshire and look for a few more hands. We'll need as much help as we can get. Hope to see you at the Arboretum. Yeah, a few more hands would not be a terrible thing because, yeah, I can't solo the St. McCain's Arboretum right now. Oof. Damn. Damn, did somebody spill a serious jug of Miracle Grow in this place. Whew. It is overgrown as hell. Oh my god, just look at the entrance. What are we looking at here? Oh my goodness, that hair.
You're here to help with the seedkin infest in the Arboretum? Thank the gods, we've not the numbers to venture into there ourselves. They used to research plant life from every corner of the realm here, you know. Of course, with no one to look after it, it's all gotten a bit overgrown. Usually places like this are more trouble than they're worth, but if the parchments we found are anything to go by, there's something in these ruins that could benefit everyone in Idleshire for generations to come. A proper priceless treasure. And it goes without saying that a site as old as this is sure to be stuffed with all sorts of precious relics, which you'd be welcome to keep if you help beat a path for us. We'll follow behind you once it's safe and see if we can't find what we're looking for.
St. McCain's Arboretum. Our first dungeon for the 3.1 patch series. And it's a pretty simple dungeon if memory serves. St. McCain's Arboretum once housed the greatest collection of flora and fauna the realm has ever known. Alas, in the wake of the Exodus, it was left to the elements, and the wildlife within now roam its halls, unchecked and untamed. A band of treasure hunters hopes to brave this leafy labyrinth in search of a cache more valuable than gold. That could ensure Idleshire's prosperity for years to come. But will their search for this savage garden yield fortune or end in failure? What do we need? Item level 170. Oh, I smoked that. And I'm gonna be downsynced to 240. Okay, awesome. Whoa. Overgrown does not begin to describe this place. This is what we call reclaimed by the wild. Damn. Oh, there's that giant ass tree we saw shooting out from the top. I love the music in here though. Wow, it's very peaceful and serene. Okay, what are we looking at here? A scholar, a ninja, and a bard. Awesome. You have been duly warned. My tank stance is on, and we're off to the races. Now, most of the ads in this place are pretty much wildlife based. I mean, oh god, of course, and there's frickin' morbles too. Yeah, let's add that pain in the ass here. Let's fat pull this. I have a feeling I got enough aggro on those guys. Oh, Corpicers! These things are adorable. Uh-oh, that's awful breath. It's not bad breath, it's awful breath. Oh, I want to be on the Malboro, thank you. I can wreck this thing, something fierce. There we go. Oh, hello. You guys are just no trouble. Come on, put up a fight. I'll hit you with the Fang combo, maybe. Nah. Thank you. Our DPS is not quite as high as I'd be expecting. Oh, our ninja's under-geared. When a ninja has less HP than a bard, you know that ninja's under-geared. Okay, we'll not fat pull then. I mean, it kind of gives me a chance to just do more single target stuff, which is nice. I don't mind. It does slow the dungeon down just a touch, but it gives me more practice. I'm still not entirely 100% used to being a gunbreaker just yet. Oh, I need to change targets because that aggro bar felt like it was getting a little high. Oh no, more Marlboros. Take this thing down. My Fang combo's not up yet. Nope, stunned. Not letting you get that off, thank you. Limnology, tetramanology, weird ass names in those areas. Oh, more Corpicers. Lots more Corpicers. Lots of excuse for me to AoE. Oh wow, you guys cannot take a punch. Not at all, wow. He's just melting. These things have no HP. Oh, thank you. Telematology. God, we should be getting close to the boss, right? Oh no! It's a big flippin' Marlboro. The Rose Garden. Yeah, this sounds pleasant. Great! Let's put on a little No Mercy. Get my second charge back. Sonic Break for the dot, and then we'll go to Fang Claw combo. Uh-oh, no, he's doing something. Hang on, camera out so we can see, oh. He's got mini Marlboros. Guess maybe we get to say she's got mini Marlboros. Oh god, that's rotating. That is rotating. Okay, so we want to rotate with this. We want to try and keep in the back. We also want to avoid getting nailed by the mini Marlboros. Wow, she's already at half health. Let's turn her around so we don't accidentally get her face to, oh, hello. She has ads. Let's deal with these. I don't want these to linger and do something stupid, like blow up. Oh. Okay, I guess I'm the only one dealing with these things. Fine. Apparently I didn't deal with that one fast enough because it blew up. Oh. Okay, we're doing this again, huh? Oh shit, yep, we're doing this again. Behind. Get behind. Oh, plus Rose Hips now, okay. Well, I think we can actually just burn her down before those explode. Right, please? Come on, she's under one, there we go. All right, and item level for the gear around here is 185. Not a chance. Not a chance. Oh, Adamantoises now. That group's low enough. We can actually fat pull this. We should try and fat pull more. Otherwise, the healer's gonna get bored. We can't have that. Big old tortoise. Oh, I got slowed by something. Damn. Oh, that slow is harsh. That slow is mean. I did not want to deal with that. Now, oh, I can't stun him! Oh, you dirty rat. He was immune to stun. I wanted to stun it. I couldn't stun it. Dirty bastard. How dare you resist my stun? Oh no. Oh no! Oh no! The bees! There's bees in this place. Lovely. Why is there always bees? Oh no! A furious buzzing has filled the room as more bees appear. Oh my goodness. Why? Why are there always bees? First never reap and now this. Oh god, if any of these guys has final sting, I would destroy me. But I don't think actually they do. I don't think any of the bees in this area have final sting. Maybe the golden bee cloud, but I'm pretty sure the hawks don't. You know, when I see hawks like that, I keep thinking these guys are wasps, but no, they have honey. I'm pretty sure that defines them as bees. Or hornets, I see hornets, so maybe that's it. You know what, put on No Mercy, make these demon slice and demon slaughters a little bit spicier. Just a wee bit. Uh-oh, the buzzing is growing louder. More things are spawning. Oh, there's a lot of you guys around here. Yeah, let's put on a rampart. Just to cut down the damage a wee bit. The Scholar's mana pool is getting a touch low. Oh. We can move on. Oh no, no! It does have final sting! My HP vanished. Oh, it does have final sting. Okay, lesson learned. These things have final sting and they will abuse it. Uh-oh. It's calling for backup. Oh, there are now bees around the arena. Lovely. Oh, hey, no pheromone leaking. Are they taking pot shots at my team? I think they are. Uh-oh, a sail? Oh, that's you commanding the bees to do shit, isn't it? It is. Oh, they're taking shots at my crew. Can't have that. Oh, and they're leaving puddles everywhere. Oh, and now it's doing a veil. Lovely. Oh, bringing in protection, I see. Well, that won't help you. I'll just wreck these things one at a time. Very slowly. Oh, and that last one's just in a bad spot. Oh, I accidentally turned off my tank stance. That was stupid. Didn't come out of anything, though. More bees. Ally. What are they doing? Oh no, I see that. That's two big line AoEs coming our way. Ooh! Ooh, that looked like it smarted. That was a lot of damage for those freaking DPS. Oh, I leveled up. I have Bow Shock now, but it's not something I'll ever be able to use in dungeon. Not for a good while, at least. All these dungeons are level 60, and that's a 62 skill. Ooh. Oh, Jesus. Oh! Oh boy. Yeah, they removed fall damage in dungeons, which is a good thing, because that probably would have knocked us to 1. Clear the study? Oh dear. It's that big ass tree again. Oh. More friends! More friends, more pain in the asses that I need to deal with. There we go. I need to be able to see. Oh, hello. They have cones. we have to dodge the cones. No. I saw that paralyzed, but you died before I even got a chance to stun your ass. So many AoEs, so many AoEs. Thank you. What the f— That bear has flowers growing out of its eye sockets. That's not disturbing at all. No, sir. No, sirree. That's just moderately creepy. Oh, dear. More grizzlies! Oh, they're gonna make me work for this. Put on the good shit first. Camouflage! And put on the good damage booster, because, oh Jesus, there's a lot of you guys. Dodge AoEs, go right back to the direction we were looking. Come on, I want to at least knock out one of these guys. Oh. Alright. Back on with Rampart. Okay, good, they're starting to fall. Now it's just the grizzlies. We can handle 3 grizzlies. You guys are not that big of a problem, although you do have those cones, which are annoying. Should keep making me move around. Thank you. Judging by the map, I think we're pretty damn close to the end. I think we're looking at what, 1 more, maybe 2 more packs? Oh. We've got trees now. Walking trees. I don't think you guys have anything special. Yeah, the most you're gonna have is just these cones. And that's not scary at all. That takes care of 1. The big one's gone. The DPS must have been burning that one down. The ninja probably. Oh. I see that glow. We are officially up to the boss. Here's our mapper. What is this boss anyway? Oh. It's a pissed off. Oh. Oh my. Wasn't this a Final Fantasy XIII boss? I think it was. Yeah, I think it was. I think this was one that Lightning and Hope fought in their version of the Arboretum. Cool. Anywho, oh, that's a donut. Getting close, guys. Let's zoom out the camera just a wee bit. Oh, that must be the room wide. Oh no. There are little bouncy bulbs around. Let's get away from those. I don't trust those one bit. Oh no, yeah, definitely. Not trusting those was very much the right answer. Is there exploding? Oh no, that's a gaze attack. Don't look. Oh no! 2 of our crew have been seduced! That's not good. Oh no, oh, it's stacking magic vulnerability for standing in these things. Okay. That's not good. Oh, our scholar about died right there. This guy's still half alive. Uh-oh. Trying to stay away from all the circles. I don't want to get hit. Thank you. Oh, great. And we're already back to more of these guys wandering around. And again, you left me a safe spot right over here. It's rather nice of you. I'm gonna pull you further up. I'll try and keep the ninja out of that. need him getting nailed. He's got positionals to worry about. Oh! There's also this. Okay, hang on. Nudge slightly. Oh, front fatale. Don't look. Oh, the bard got caught again, and this time the ninja got caught. I'll take one of those, finish out this melee combo, and then go into Fang and Claw again. Here, I'll even Aurora myself for the fun of it. Oh, hi, excuse me, rotating. Woo. Oh, not quite enough. There we go, though. Oof. Weird ass looking plant centaur thing. Oh my god! I had not seen the bard's outfit before. What the hell is that? Huh. That wasn't too bad. Alright. I knew the thought of the Arboretum's treasures would be enough to get your juices flowing. Thanks to all the pruning you did for us, we were able to have a good look around the ruins, and it didn't take us long to find what we were after. Oh, I can't wait to tell Midnight Dew the good news. Speaking of which, would you mind coming with us to Idleshire? Midnight Dew will want to thank you personally, and I dare say even an adventurer like you would be interested in our finds. Hmm? What did you find? Hmm? Well? Ah, you've come at last, adventurer. Well, let's give Midnight Dew the good news. Wasn't expecting a cutscene for this. Well, I'm waiting. I want to know what you guys found in the Arboretum. Now that the end and I want to hear, let's hope these seeds live up to their reputation. Oh, some new seeds, I see. What fruit do you reckon they'll bear, adventurer? Hopefully not marble fruit. Something wrong? You seem surprised. Sonny, you did tell our friend here what you were looking for, didn't you? No, she didn't. Ah, now that I come to think of it, that little detail might have slipped my mind. You see, the treasure we were looking for was seeds and sprouts that were cultivated specially by the Scions. Years of research went into breeding them apparently, and they produced plants like you wouldn't believe. As of now, Idleshire's main industry is collecting the junk left behind by the Scions, but it won't last forever. Which is why it's important we find a new way to make ends meet before we end up with nothing left to trade. Acquiring those sprouts and seeds was the first step to accomplishing that goal. If we can find new crops that flourish in this land's changeable climes, we'll have the new industry that should keep Idleshire going for generations to come. Well, these seeds ain't gonna plant themselves, so I best be about it. Something tells me growing them will make getting them seem easy. I don't know. As long as they don't start sprouting marbles and trents and other crazy things, I think you'll be just fine. It might take a few moons, 'tis true, but I look forward to seeing those seeds bear fruit. Make sure to visit us from time to time, adventurer. One day, we'll treat you to a feast grown by our own hands. Oh, there's no nod? I was so expecting a nod right there. I am disappointed, game. Come on. Well, anyway, guys, that's gonna be it for now. If you've enjoyed this, please leave a like and favorite, and subscribe to join me for more Eorzean adventures. Next time, we'll be knocking out the rest of the 3.1 quests and the other 3.1 dungeon. So until then, see you later. Like a spring step back, two step, one, two step.